Alright, so through the magic of editing, everything's clean. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to, but at least the shop is mostly ready to start working again. So why the YouTube channel? Why the change? Part of this is just because of a change or a shift that I've made, getting out of web and graphic design and getting into woodworking, pen making. I make some jewelry, I do some necklaces, pendants, earrings, a few different things like that, and I want to continue on this path. But in order for me to do so, I need to learn. And I thought, what better way to learn than to create these videos and actually show you guys the process as I go through. Now, the reason I want to do a shop tour today, I'm just getting started. And I think there's a lot of you out there that are in the same boat as me. You're just getting started, but you're wondering how you're going to do this. It's not about having a $5,000 lathe. It's not about having a $3,000 bandsaw. It's not about waiting until you can buy everything that you need to get started. You just got to do it. You just need to start, and you got to start somewhere. So let me give you a quick tour, show you around the shop a little bit, and then we'll talk about the first project and what I'm actually going to be doing moving forward. This is my 14-inch bandsaw. 14? Pretty sure it's 14-inch. It's small. It sits on my counter. It sits on the top of one of my workbenches, but it does the job. It cost me 190 bucks. I use a metal bandsaw blade in this. It's 59.5-inch blades. So, I mean, you can see that it gets used. As I open it up here, you can tell I was cutting some blanks while I was doing my cleaning. I bought a decent bandsaw that does the job for what I need it to do. Someday I'll upgrade this. I'm actually looking at getting into a freestanding one that's got its own base. A little bit of storage for some blades, so I can maybe swap out instead of always using the same blade. I can change things over when I need to. Every once in a while when I fire this up, I gotta grab my push tool and give this a turn in order to get it going. So I don't have the best bandsaw, but it does what I need it to do and it works when I need it to work. This is my drill press. It's a Mastercraft, as you can see. None of this is sponsored by anybody, by any means. Funny thing about this, it is actually broken. I have to unlock this piece, slide this up and down to where I need it to go, lock it in again, then do my drilling because the gear inside of here has completely stripped. I could probably get a new gear, and I probably will. I've just been too busy lately to worry about replacing it, and it works for, again, what I need it to do. Now for one of the more important tools in my shop is my lathe, and again you can see same brand as my drill press. This puppy cost me $150, and I've been using it just about 3 years now, I believe. 2.5, 3 years. Still runs, still works great, runs like a top. My tailstock slides right out. I have made some decent sized pieces on this. I haven't had any difficulties with it finding parts. Got my pen mandrel on here right now, and it works. So it does everything that I need. These are my workbenches. This is actually a rolling toolbox. I use this as my main casting station where I make my pen blanks. And I've got kind of everything that I need here up in one shelf, and if you'll notice from the earlier video, I actually swapped this around today, so I put all my blanks up on the top shelf, and I put all my casting and everything down here on the bottom shelf, so my mica powders and everything else that I need. Got some dies and stuff here. I still have a few things to sort out, organize, put away. Now this bench is mainly used for putting my rings together. So this is kind of where I do a lot of my ring work. I'll use this bench to do my glue up and do kind of prep work for it. I do have plans to expand down here a little bit over the next couple of months, so this is going to be part of this process, and part of the channel is doing my expansion down here in the workshop. Kind of last but not least is my pressure pot. This is where I do my casting, so once I've actually got the blanks ready to go or all poured, come over here and everything goes into the pot. My compressor's down the floor here. I always forget to unplug it at night. We get a rude awakening up in our bedroom when it comes on at 3 a.m. I'm trying to get better at making sure that I turn it off each and every night. So that's kind of the gist of my shop. It's not huge. 9 feet by about 9 feet. So I mean 9 foot by 9 foot shop. Now, kind of my point behind all of this is if you're sitting there and you're waiting and you want to start making, but you're saying to yourself, I can't do it until I can get a $400 lathe or a $500 lathe, or I can't do it until I can buy that 14-inch bandsaw and get my whole shop put together. Don't wait. Stop waiting. If you want to be a maker, start making. Okay, so moving forward. So I'm having to do a little bit of preemptive filming just with some stuff that we've got going on. Next weekend, I'm not going to be able to be in the shop filming. So I'm going to do my filming during the week. I got a couple of projects that I want to work on, and I want to walk you guys through kind of my process behind casting, turning, and selecting a pen, thinking about which kit I'm going to go with. I've got a few different kits here, and we'll kind of walk you through that process. Making a pen is easy. Making a good looking pen can be difficult. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of the shop. We'll be spending a lot of time in here. Again, Mondays, new video being uploaded each week. Sometime down the road, I'm going to start doing some either YouTube Live or Twitch. Be able to have that conversation back and forth, and I'm hoping to get into that very soon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. And I don't have an outro yet, so I'm just going to say see ya.